I would just say build a better deck.
It's a secret.
It's time for...
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
The price is wrong.
Hello, boobies.
Welcome to a meat forest.
That sounds like a fairy tale of a meat forest.
Ooh, welcome to the CommanderSmiths.
We are the CommanderSmiths.
I'm Adam Smith.
And I'm Lowry Smith.
Don't worry.
We're cousins.
They're great. This is episode 401, and we just got thrown a wrench in what our plan was for tonight's episode. We were originally going to do the Fave 5 for Avatar, which is coming out this weekend officially. And we just got dropped the what did we get dropped? The Demon
Monster Hunter Secret Lair. There are 4 parts of the drop.
I almost said Demon Hunter. I was like
Demon Hunter.
K-pop
Yeah,
Demon Hunter.
But
But yeah, so we got that. We're gonna just go over that. Lowry's still recovering from his tooth yankage, so this will be a good one to be another short one. But we do have instead of waiting until next Monday to do the Fave 5 and all that stuff, we're actually going to do our episode on Friday. So if you're watching this now, you want to check us out on Friday, that'll be for next week. So we won't be live next week on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday.
it's Thanksgiving weekend or week
Exactly.
next week anyways, so it's just like,
Yeah.
give us some time.
Yep. So yeah, catch us on Friday. We'll go over that. This one will be a shorter episode just because it is the Secret Lair and it's a shorter super drop. It's not, normally when we get super drops.
Is that all we're doing?
Yeah. I think
We didn't really talk beyond that. Is that all we're doing?
I think that's all we're going to do. So
do we want to do the funny name game a little bit?
Oh, what do you mean the funny name game?
I got a
Do
couple,
you got a couple of those?
Sexual card names.
All right. We can do that at the end. I
got a
dig that.
couple.
Yeah. Do we want to do my pre-release talk at all? Because I did do the
We
pre-release.
can do that. How was the pre-release? Do we want to do that after Secret Lair just so we can have
Get
it?
to the Secret Lair and then a little chat and then the blah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
do that. Okay. So we are going to go through the Monster Hunter stuff here. We're going to get right to it really quick here. Before we get started, I do want to give our little tags and stuff like that. So the best way to support us, free way, is really if you're watching us right now, just hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. That helps us grow. That helps us get bigger. That helps more people see us. That helps us more than you know. So if you can't do anything, and I know money is tight right now, especially for me, especially for Lowry, everybody out there, just hit that like button and subscribe. That helps us out. So that we appreciate that more than anything. If you want to financially jump on and help us out grow as a show, you can become a part of the Discord. And Lowry, your Ouija's saying you look a little more spry. And I said the same thing when I first saw him. I was like, you're looking a lot better this week than last week after getting those teeth pulled.
Yeah.
That's
what I was
open
last
your
week.
mouth. You
Couldn't move anything.
Move your
No.
mouth like that. The financial way is be a part of the Discord. Get on Patreon. $1 gets you into the Discord. That is how we communicate mostly. Besides people's comments on YouTube, we do interact with people there. But if you want like actual conversation back and forth, Discord's the way to go. And that's not just with us. It's with like 80, 100 other people. Only like 5 of them talk, but that's just how many people are. So,
That's more accurate.
Yeah.
There's like 5 whole people that talk there.
But we have a shit ton of channels on there. We have deck building channels and all that stuff. But that is our Twitter. That is our Blue Sky. We just got rid of all those, and that's our way of communicating. So also we give patron perks. Let's see if I can get that. I need to plan that ahead. You can see my boobies. Hang on a second. Let me grab one of the proxies. So $5 or more when you move up in the tiers, we like to give patron perks, so we give stuff back to you so you can get, well, speaking of K-pop.
Damn it.
Hello, boobies.
Hello,
I missed that button. There was an appropriate time for that, and I was like,
but like Oscillate Pride, this was last month's or this month and last month, so that's a K-pop Demon Hunter proxy. We have over 450 of those, so we give a little bit back. So if you guys become a patron and you're $5 or more, you can get those each month if you so choose, or you can save them up and get them whenever. So also, if you're a patron, we have SmithCon coming up. So if you're local, like in the Midwest area, or if you have frequent flyer miles and you want to fly in, we're going to be doing that in February, end of February. So that is also a perk you get for becoming a patron. So those are the ways you guys can communicate with us. If you do need to direct message us, you can do it on the Discord. If you're not a part of that, you can email us at CommanderSmiths@gmail.com. Oh, I guess I got to say one more thing. We do have merch. My eBay account is linked below. Yeti mugs, except they're red. So it's just like this one, has our Commander Smith thing on it. That's also a way you guys can support us. But you're getting these, what these actually cost. So these are like $30. That's what we're selling them for. So and then you get Commander Smith merch. And then, yeah. So, all right.
Real quick story. We were doing charades with the kids tonight, and like why this kind of hit was because you're like, we were talking about money, spending money, and Kirsten had the word money. And so she's like, kind of like trying to make it like pulling money out, going like this. And then she went like this with both her hands. And little Al's like, you're a crab. And like, she had no idea what it was. And I died laughing. Because
that's awesome.
And she's like, why are you laughing? I was like, this is a crab. And she started dying laughing. Oh God. That's fantastic. That was great.
All right. Yes, we do. You do. We do chat on that. That's the thing. If you guys also, if you're here for Secret Lair days go crazy in the Discord. There's all, it's kind of a fun, it's like an event because it's just like, what position are you? How many more minutes do you have? Did you get one? Did you get one? Like everybody's kind of getting set. We give like a warning and all that. Oh, 5 minutes of whatever and all that. And make sure you do this and that. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do being in the Discord. So, all right, let's get to it. Since we're talking about the Secret Lair, let's get it started. So I wrote all these notes down, and I'll get to the details of this. But really quick, when we talk about Secret Lairs, hey, how's it going, Bill? When I talk about the pricing of things, there's a mature timing of things, and it's typically 10 to 16 months. So I this is repeat for people that have seen this. I was talking about the Secret Lairs all the time, but we get new people all the time, so I want to keep reiterating that. If you miss out on any of these drops and they sell out, and I know we get a bunch of people that get upset that they miss out, there seriously is, for I'd say 95% of the Secret Lairs, when peak supply hits, so when everybody's getting them delivered, you can a lot of times get these cheaper than what they cost. So for example, the Encyclopedia one, I am now going in, I got my copies of that, but now I'm going in and I'm buying the ones that people are just undercutting each other. Give it a week after people get in peak supply. These cards that are going to get way over where I think they're going to be. I know we didn't do a video on that one because we didn't even know what was in it until the day of, but there's so many in that drop that you can just go out and buy. So I know so many people are so pissed off about that one, but right now I know it's past, and so you forget about it. Go and look at those cards. You can get most of those for dirt cheap. Yes, Urza Saga's pretty high, but still, Urza Saga's at like $30-$40. That's cheaper than Urza Saga was before. Field of the Dead, same thing. You can get that for pretty cheap right now. All of those cards across the board are just, you have everybody trying to undercut each other for the next couple weeks. So that's when you go in and pick it up. So when I'm saying the pricing on here, what that means is after a year. So you got to wait for all the people to undercut each other. The prices tank, go all the way down. The difference with Secret Lairs is they aren't printed anymore. So once those sell out, you know, eventually it gets up to a certain level, and then it kind of levels out, plateaus out. You got to kind of adjust that. So that's what we talk about. We're talking about pricing with these. Also, breakpoints. What we mean by those, if I say it's a breakpoint 3, it means if you buy 3 of them, you want to get one for your collection to have for yourself. It means when you buy 3 of them, the 2 will pay for your 1. So you'll get 1 for free. So if it's a breakpoint 2, it means you just buy 2 and the other one pays for that one. That's the best that you can get. You can't really get breakpoint 1s unless you get duplicates, which we do sometimes get with those lands. Sometimes those can be that. But so that's what we're talking about with the breakpoints. Otherwise, everything else is self-explanatory. And then Larry and I did start doing a couple drops ago of grading. So we're going to grade these. Larry doesn't have a view of it beforehand, so he's going to see it as you guys are seeing it and grade how he thinks when we're looking at this live right now, right? I mean, that's how we're kind of doing it. And for the most part, your grade of just seeing it and me giving you the pricing, we're pretty close on our grades. So that kind of gives you a good, you don't even need to do any work, Lowry.
Right, that's the bit that I
there.
really, it's Secret Lair. You like, hey, Secret Lair popped up.
You're
Let's
like,
do that. I'm like, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
buddy.
I'm glad we,
I'm going to sit back.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. I think that's everything. We got the grading. We talked about the peak supply. So this one might be a little different. It might be similar to the last one we just talked about last week, but okay. Just stuff so you don't have to go reading it. And you see it there. It goes live December 1st, so that's 2 weeks or a little less than 2 weeks at this point. This one is doing an English and Japanese version of it, so kind of like the Final Fantasy, the Hatsune Miku. You and I don't play Monster Hunter. I was going to say Demon Hunter. We don't play Monster Hunter, so we don't know the stuff, but I'm guessing it has a lot of, when they do this, like Final Fantasy, it's popular worldwide, America, Japan, and all that stuff. So that's why they're kind of doing that. Couple things. This soul ring, instead of giving these soul rings in every $200 you spend, like they've been doing with promo cards, that's not how you get these. You have to buy six bundles. No, 5 bundles.
There's 6 different bundles.
There's 5 different bundles. So there's an everything bundle, which comes with foil, non-foil, English, Japanese, and that one is $560. You will get 2 of them. You'll get 1 soul ring in foil and 1 soul ring in English and 1 in Japanese. Then there's an everything Japanese bundle, which is everything's in Japanese, foil and non-foil. You will get 1 of the Japanese. So it kind of sucks because you're really getting 2, because you're getting foil, non-foil, but they're only giving you 1 of these. So I think these are going to be much higher than the promo ones, obviously, because those were every $200. Same thing with English, and those 2 are going to be going for $280. And then in this, we get Surge, foil, Japanese, and English, and those are going for $240 a piece. So that is averaging out for each one of those drops to be $60. These drops are $30 for non-foil, $40 for foil. They don't give a price for Surge. I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know if there's going to be a
Well, they give a price, but in all.
Right, in a bundle. They
In
don't
the bundle.
they don't give a separate price. So we just had that Furby drop. And that one, when they were showing it, they showed $60 for it. They don't show that here. So if I'm just taking their word on what they have been doing in the pattern of everything, to me, what they're saying is only way you can get Surge foil, you cannot pick out the best one of these drops and just go deep on it. You have to buy the bundle. You have to buy the Surge bundle, which is $240. And then you get 1 of the soul rings. You don't get a Surge foil soul ring. You just get an English, or if you got a Japanese version. Okay. So I just talked a lot because this one had a lot of reading. I had to read through it, and you're just like, what?
You can't even read.
Yeah, there's a lot of, and then maybe I might have screwed up things because of that. So, all right. So,
well, it sounds like there's a lot of parameters, and so make sure that you go through and read it yourself as well. But
I'll get that link up. Thanks for that reminder. I'll get the link up after the cast is done. because it's not on the Secret Lair site. It's on the articles, like announcements. Well, you can see here if you guys are looking, news and announcements. So if you pop back to the news,
off the press.
Oh, maybe not news. I don't like that one. Announcements. There we go. So it's magic.wizards.com, English news announcements. Oh, you guys can't see that. Let me move this down for a sec. Boop. There you go. So it will be linked afterwards, but if people wanted to look at it and follow along while you're watching, if you're live, that's how we do that. Okay, so let's get back to this. So I already went over that, all that stuff, all the fun stuff. I don't think there's anything else to talk about there. See what I'm saying? There's a lot more reading was involved here, trying to figure out what's all in this. So, Lowry, let's get started with our first drop of the bunch.
All right, so we are saying that it's normally 30-40.
Yeah, this is 30-40. Yep, 30-40. Yep, right there.
And so the first one, there are 4 different bundles here. The first one's the Hunt, which you have Blind Obedience, Snap, which I like both of those.
Yeah, I think, well, we'll go through them first. We'll come back to them. Yep.
And then you have Village Rights, and you have Mizium Mortars, and you have Tooth and Nail.
Which 10 years ago, Tooth and Nail would be like, holy shit, now it's like we've gotten it in a couple sets, Masters sets and all that. And so that surprisingly is not as expensive as I thought it was. Like when I first saw this foil, just looking at it before pricing things out, Blind Obedience, I remember selling foils of the Blind Obedience for like $15-20. It's only like a $5 card at this point.
Right. Well, it got the remaster printing in Ravnica with old border and all that kind of stuff.
And it also got an Enchanted Tales.
Yeah.
So
that's gorgeous.
Yep.
I do like that one. But yeah.
And then
I do like all of this art. A lot of dragons in Monster
yeah.
Hunter apparently. So that's cool as shit. Mizium Mortars is pretty garbage. Village Rights is good in the right deck. Snap is a fantastic card, so I can see that. I'll be interested to hear where you got that price at.
With Snap, we did get in the Kaito Shizuki drop.
Yeah.
So we have the one Secret Lair printing, but that was a very kind of what we were talking about before cast, but it wasn't about this card. It was in one of the Japanese type featuring artist, and that's a $24 to $26 card in foil and non-foil. So I don't know if this one overtakes that because I think the other art is a little better. But what do we think about Blind Obedience compared to the Enchanted Tales version, where it kind of had that? It wasn't borderless, but it kind of was. It just had a.
It kind of was.
It was like.
I'll be honest. I think the Enchanted Evening one is gorgeous. I have one of those in foil, and it's really, really good.
Oh, where's my good?
Well, it's a $5 card. Like, I don't think this might get up to 10 or 15, but like I don't know the characters on any of this stuff, so it's just purely like how much aura is there. Let's see that I'm using young words.
You even went over my head. You youngins, you're a year younger than me. Oh, get the fuck out of here, Cole.
Hashtag Team Forest Walk.
All right.
Do I think that's going to overtake it?
Get the fuck out!
The way that it looks, no, but Secret Lair being more rare makes it more expensive.
Yeah.
So I see that being 10-15, Snap being 15-20.
Yep, that's exactly where I had that.
Okay.
Both the last stuff I had at 5, except for Tooth and Nail, I had at 10 and 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
So, but we also got to add in. So here's the other thing: because the Surge foiling, I do have the pricing of that as well. Those I think are gonna be a bit higher because now Blind Obedience. I think Blind Obedience gets to be $20 or more. Snap, that'll be one of the best. Like a Surge one will be the best version, even though the art, it's. I personally would like this art better because it has a dragon in it. Don't do the 6-7. I did not.
You did the 6-7.
I was you. Damn it!
I was just copying you.
We're 2 episodes in a row of doing what the stupid kids do. And then The other two are only gonna probably be $10 Surge foils, or Surge, right? It's so many different versions of the foils that sometimes I'm like, wait, confetti, Surge? Is it Halo? Is it which one? And then I think Tooth and Nail will probably be a $20 Surge foil there too, because that'll make that the best one. And I think this is probably the best art of it. I know we've had some special printings, but that's really cool. We have two freaking dragons.
Tooth and Nail ones tend to be kind of like weird art type stuff.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Price wise, let me give you that. So non-foil side of things, I think we're going to be around $40. When you take away fees, it brings you down to 30. So really, that's no break point. You're right at the price that it costs, right? So that one might be better if you're wanting non-foils to pick up singles. Foil side of things brings us to 50. After you take away fees, it's 39. So once again, we are under what the cost is for the drop. So that one, again, might be worth going after the singles. Now let's flip over to the Surge foil side of things. Our value, where did I pop that in? I had to add that in later. Oh, there it is. Is 100. With all that, I think it's gonna be about $100. After fees is 77. So that's a break point for, because it is. I'm saying it's 60. Okay, so I'm saying each one of these drops is 60 in the Surge foil, because that's what that 240 divided by 4 equals 60. So, so $60 is a break point for. So at least we have a break point. So all that being said, what grade would you give this drop? And would you think about picking this up with your grade?
You know, Snap is something that I really like. But I went cheap on that. I have some foils from like Dominaria Remastered, which are $1 or whatever, $2. They're nothing. That doesn't get me to buy this, but that is the most interesting spot. And or getting a foil like Tooth and Nail.
Yeah. And that's a sweet tooth and nail.
And so like for me, I'm probably putting this at like a C, because like it's never
okay. Wait,
even though
we do two grades, can you give me a foil and non-foil grade and a Surge foil grade? Do you think they'd be the same? I guess that's where I'm at with it. Because I do have two different grades.
I'll go foil, non-foil at a C. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm not upset, but I don't like it when the best card or the premier card, even though it's supposed to be Tooth and Nail, is a common that's been around for 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
So, like, that's my problem with it. And so I put it at a C. I'm not going to blame anybody if they go get any of this. And if it's a Surge foil, like, I do think Tooth and Nail and Snap and Blind Obedience are bangers there. So I'm willing to say I'd bump that up to like a C plus B minus in Surge. I don't love it, but I'm cool with it.
So we're right on with the Surge foil. I said C plus. I think these are going to look amazing. This will be the premium versions of each one of these. Like you said, Village Rites. These two I'm not going to use, but Tooth and Nail, I don't even use Tooth and Nail, but having that version would be really nice, and that and Surge.
I'll use a Village Rites. Like, that's not a bad card.
Sacrifice creature, draw 2 cards. Yeah, I guess it's not terrible. I just haven't
used you need it in your like Taste of deck. It needs to be a very specific deck.
Yeah. So C plus for Surge, I gave it a D minus.
D minus
for not, because it didn't have a break point. Like, I'm going off of money wise.
Yeah.
And these don't hit it, either of them, not foil or non-foil. So in Blind Obedience, not 10 years ago, 6 years ago, I would have been like, hell yeah, Blind Obedience is what's holding this sucker up. But it's come way down, I think, because of the printings that it's got, because it only had a couple, 6 years ago, only probably the one printing and one foil printing with it, or maybe 2 at most. The Gate Crash, was it? Is it Gate Crash that it was in? I think that's what I was selling. I don't know. Anyways, and then Tooth and Nail, again, 10 years ago, fuck yeah, Tooth and Nail would be holding this drop up easily. But now it's like, I don't use that card. And, I mean, there are used cards. These are all highly used cards. We're talking Blind Obedience, 215,000. Snaps in 270,000. Village Rites, 350,000. Mortars is in 48,000, and then Tooth and Nails 45,000. So they're all highly played, but yeah, I gave it a D minus. It's just value wise,
I think D- is pretty rough from it, but C might be really generous. So like I'm willing to drop down to like a D plus C minus.
I moved
I don't
up.
know if I wouldn't say D minus. Again, this isn't isn't anywhere like terrible. But money wise, sure, I can agree with you.
I'm gonna be honest. I had F until talking it through with you. I bumped mine up to a C minus. So or D minus. Sorry. If I'm gonna get this one, it's gonna be in the Surge foil. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna do there. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Let's see. There we go.
You know what? Okay, so this one is also the Hunters. This one is gonna have. Does this one have 4 in it?
It has 1, 2, 3, 4,
it has
5.
Yeah. Okay, so you have Grand Abolisher, which is probably the one that's going to be keeping it up. You have Archaeomancer, which is dope, getting instants and sorceries from the graveyard again. You have Grim Haruspex. God damn it. I don't know how to say that word. But that's strong cards whenever you have non-token creatures die. And then you also have Imperial Recruiter, which is not a card that we really use alike, and it's also been in a lot of Masters sets in the past.
Remember when they reprinted that in that first Masters, and it was like, holy shit, I can't believe they printed it. And then
it was a $300 card before that reprint, and then now it's been reprinted a few times.
Yeah,
I don't know where it's at. It's probably like 8 to 10 or something, but yeah. So that's a solid one there as well. And then you have Champion of Lamult, which I like a lot, but I know it's not worth anything.
Okay, yeah. So in this one, spoiler, non-spoiler, this is the best drop of the bunch. Like we have a lot of useful cards here. Grand Abolisher, we've had a Secret Lair printing, so let's work our way back here. Grand Abolisher, we've had a Secret Lair printing, and it's a cool printing, but it's a normal border. It's not borderless. It's not extended. It's just a normal border. Cool art. And that one is currently going for $21 non-foil, $28 in foil. I think this is the better version of the two. We also had Archaeomancer, and you and I, this is the one we were talking about precast. This is an old Secret Lair. This is back when the Parader drop happened. So when we got all the Paraders in the Phyrexian. So that's like 4-ish years ago, I think, at this point.
Sounds right. Yeah.
And that one's running for, here's a weird thing you don't see often. The non-foils are $24. The foils are $20. So the non-foils are actually more expensive currently. Is that a used card in any other format besides Commander?
Not really, no.
Yeah, that seems like it couldn't be a modern. That's too much for that.
Yeah.
And it seems
it's just
odd.
us.
Yeah, no, it's just weird that the non-foil would be more expensive. But and then Grim, what'd you call him? Hydrospecs? Harospec. That one I don't have any printing, so no special ones there. Imperial Recruiter, we did get MH2 borderless is the most special version we have. And that's running at 16 to 22 for those. So these are the things I compare to. So I don't like to go and be like, oh, Imperial Recruiter, let's just grab the most basic version, because eventually it's gonna, get above all those pricing. So I like to get what's the most like the comps. It's like when I do real estate. You gotta take what you're similar to. So it's similar to the MH2 borderless, but there's going to be a lot less of these out there. And then the champion there's no special printings there. So all that being said, these are all high cards. I mean, I think Grand Abolishers at a $20 to $30 card with foil, non-foil. I think it's a $40 plus when you're talking about Surge foil. Like over time here, I think this one could get way up there, because we don't have Grand Abolisher. They've printed it a couple times recently, and it's still up in the 20s. This is a great card, especially in Commander. Archaeomancer, I think, is maybe 15 to 30. So 15. It's hard because that drop is so long ago, and it's had so much time to mature that
I can agree with that. Yeah.
So I didn't want to go above, like completely compare to it, but I went 15, and then foil side of things. Did I say 30? No, I put it to 20. So So I dropped mine 15 to 20. So I didn't get as high as what the Secret Lair drop. And then I think our Surge Foil of that, these are going to look really good in Surge Foil. I think that one's going to be a 30 plus.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Grim is only a $5 to $10 card. Maybe reaches 20 in Surge Foil. It's in 114,000 decks. So all these, every single one of these is over 100,000. Grand Abolisher's in 313. So that kind of tells you something there. Imperial Recruiter, I think this one's going to be 20. I think it's going to be 20 non-foil, 30 foil. I think this is better than the MH2 versions of it. And I think we're at a $40 plus with Surge. And then our last one, the Champion, is going to be 10 to 15 in foil and non-foil. And then maybe gets to 20 in Surge. So all that being said, non-foil side of things brings us to 70 minus fees and shipping 56. So that's a breakpoint 3. It's a close to a breakpoint 2. It's $4 away from breakpoint 2. Foil side of things is 105. After fees brings you down to 78. So we're $2 away from a breakpoint 2, but it's also a breakpoint 3. And then Surge Foil 150 minus fees and shipping brings you down to 113. So that is a breakpoint of 2 because 2 of those is going to get you 1 free. So that being said, Lowry, how do you feel about this drop? What grade do you give it? Are you thinking you're going to pick this up? Is there any that are sticking out to you? What do you think?
So right off the bat, like, I do like the Grand Abolisher. I really don't care about Imperial Recruiter, but I can see that being a buy. But yeah, all these cards are very playable. My gut says that this is like a B on the foil non-foil, but then the Surge is an A. Like, I think them all being highly used cards and really good cards, the Surge puts a really good premium on them. And you know, the first printings in the Surge foil. So if these are sold individually for Surges, I would this might be the only thing I'd get.
Right. And that's
out of everything is this and Surge.
Right.
If I can get that individually,
and that's
then I'd probably try and find something to get me over that 100 for free shipping.
For sure.
But
that's I hope that we're getting this, like they're
Right.
selling these separate, because this is we still have 2 more to talk about, but in all honesty, this is the one that's going to get you there. This one has legs. Everything's usable. Everything's playable in Commander. And like you said, we're getting in, if you get it in Surge Foil, holy crap, like these highly used cards.
Yeah.
And some of these haven't had really that special of printings. We do have some Secret Layers with a couple of them, so we have some good comparisons. But now these supersede that by being the best version because they'll be a Surge Foil. So yeah, I am in the same boat. I gave it a B plus for the foil and non-foil. So even just the regular versions of these, or not regular, but you know what I'm saying, our normal foil, non-foil, great. This is a great drop. As far as Surge Foil, I gave it an A minus. I mean, it's a breakpoint 2. I probably should just say it's an A, but you know, it could be better.
you don't like being given A's.
I don't like just giving willy-nilly A's or A pluses, so I give it an A minus, and B plus. I mean, they're very close. The other 2 are $2 away and $4 away of being a breakpoint 2. You know, buying 2 of these pays for it, and that's including shipping and fees. So when I tell you that number, that's including the shipping and fees that it's going to cost you to move these bad boys. So, did you say Surge Foil grade? I didn't. Or you said
that was an A.
Okay.
For the Surge Foil.
Okay, so you gave it better than me. You're a better man than me, Lowry. You're nice. Lowry's nicer than I am.
You just think about it a lot more, and I think right now the Surge is just like a grade above.
Yeah.
Right now, just
I
do think them being very playable cards puts it in that A category. Like,
and to give you again, if it's only in bundles, I'm going to be disappointed. Not mad, just disappointed. I hope they do it like the Furby stuff, but to give you an idea, the Furby ones, the one that I didn't think was going to sell out first, sold out first, and those are going for crazy amounts of money because the confetti foils are just, they look good.
Yeah.
You know, they're crazy. And so Surge Foil, I like confetti foil, but it almost looks like kind of like how etched foil looks, but to the extreme. It's like the etches is just like, whoa. Whereas Surge and Halo, that like swirliness to things like that, it looks so cool. Like I like that foiling better. I don't know. I guess
I'm the other way.
oh, you like the
prefer
confetti?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like confetti better than Galaxy?
I probably was just putting them together.
Because
I don't know now that I'm
Galaxy
thinking about it.
more because
Yes.
confetti just feels like what confetti is. It's just a mass amount of dots and everything. I like how when
I don't know if I've seen confetti then.
yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, it's just a whole bunch. It looks almost like textured, is how the confetti looks. Galaxy I like because there's gaps. You know, you see. Oh, there's.
I do like the Galaxy a lot.
Yeah, Galaxy
sure.
is one of my favorites, and I would say Galaxy is my favorite, and then Surge. It's Surge and Halo. I can't. What's the difference between Halo's the ones we just got?
I'm gonna put those together too.
Halo was a swirl, and I thought Surge was the same, wasn't it? Fuck, I don't remember. There's so many different foils.
There's a lot of different
They're very
ones.
similar. So, all right, let's move on to. Hey, we're doing a good job of really stretching this time out here, Lowry.
Are we?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that hour mark.
Look at us.
Yeah, we're good at this stuff.
Talking a lot, huh?
All right, so our next drop here. These are cool dragons here.
We have the
Or-
monsters. All right. How many are on this one? 4 or 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So
The
you
last
have
one.
Nasal Hall, Primal Tide. This is at least the second secret layer that this has been in. Really cool art though. I do like the monsters on this one.
Yep.
It's like stripper glitter. Oh boy. Gonna be honest, it's been a long time since I've had to see that.
He's
And,
not wrong. He's not wrong.
on the outside of my glasses. Just-
Okay.
everything's confetti foil.
I gotta pour this beer. So you're gonna have to
okay,
talk
so
a
you
little
got
bit.
Nasal Hall, you got Dracuseth, Maw of Flames, which
Okay.
that's the one that deals 4 damage and then 3 damage and then 3 damage. It does a lot. And then you also have Ziatora, the Incinerator. Is that Demon Dragon? Okay. I
Yeah,
don't
Demon
remember what
Dragon.
that
At the
does.
beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, it deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you create 3 treasure tokens.
Oh, was that a new Capenna? Probably.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. And then you got Vivictus Asmati, the Dire. That was an old deck of mine. I like that a lot. And then the last one you have Sarulf, Realm Eater, and that's poopy.
Yeah, that is a good way to.
That is.
That's a good way to put it, Lowry. Because that one I didn't even for search foil of that one. I was being nice and I gave it a $10 price tag.
Oh wow, yeah, I would give that away with something else.
It's a prize. All right, so Nasal. Yes, you're right. We do have. It is our first. What do I have? The one secret layer. We have only one secret layer, and it's only in Halo. So now it's in Surge, which
There is Mr. Window.
which ones are the?
There is a new one.
Yeah, there.
That's why we're recording on Friday, so they can't sneak another one in.
Right. So Nasal is probably the thing that's holding this drop up. If anything, I think non-foil. I mean, it's 117,000 decks. It only has the one foil, Halo foil, so this is going to be very comparable to that one. But I think the art in this is pretty sweet. I like this one a lot. So that one is a $27 card in the Halo foil. So I put it about that. I put it at 30, 20 for the foil, 15 for the non-foil. What's his name? Dracu Seth? Is that like
Stuff. Yeah.
is that like what's his name from Goldfish? Seth's dragon? I don't know. That was a bad joke.
It doesn't.
Wah, wah,
Yeah, I
wah,
was gonna say
wah.
it's hard to get a good
Saffron
joke
Olive.
off
There
if
we
you
go.
butcher it. That's,
I couldn't remember his name for a second. I know it's Seth, but I couldn't. Saffron Olive. All right, so then it's that's an 110,000 EDH rec deck. It does have a foil etched printing of it, but that's at $60. It's not gonna be that. So
yeah. What is that from?
was that from what was that? What set is that from? Is it one of the Legends one? Sleeping Elephant saying Surge foil. I had it as Halo foil because I was looking it up on he's talking about nasal. I was looking it up on it's the nasal one is the medallion thing that they had.
Yeah.
So I thought it was actually I wrote it down as Halo because that's what it had on TCG. So I didn't take it off of whatever. I just took off what TCG had for that. So they had it listed as Halo. I don't know. Which that's why we're having a problem is like we're like Halo Surge, what's the difference? I feel like it's the same freaking thing.
Right.
Are you looking up
Just seeing yeah.
is it one of the Legends ones? And so you got a etched foil of that. And it has an interesting border. We're talking about Draku Seth for at this point. But anyways,
Commander Masters.
Is it Masters?
Etched foil.
Yeah. And that one wasn't a highly sold set. So I mean that's probably playing a part into that. But $5 for non-foil, $5 for foil. I don't think there's any difference there. Halo is probably Surge is probably gonna be 20. Zatora, again, 5/5/20 again, the same thing. There is a gilded foil, and I did have that one. I think I do have that one.
Oh, good for you.
And that one's going for 30, and that's from the new Capenna, and it had the little almost raised foiling gilded on the sides.
Yeah, gilded was a gorgeous border.
Yeah, I liked how they did that. But 5/5/20 again for that. That's in 44,000 EDH rec decks. Vivictus Asmati, 100, or no, it's only in 11,000. I mean, that one's wait, where are we? There we go. This guy. You made that deck, right? I mean, this is a Vivictus, right? Yeah. And you liked that one, right? What does this guy do again?
I did. You attack and destroy or everybody has to sacrifice something, including yourself. And then everybody flips the top card.
Yeah. I do
and if
remember
it's
that deck.
a permanent, it goes into play.
That's right. So I think this one could be a little bit higher. The EDH rec decks of people playing it was decent. So I had this at 10, 15, and 20. So 10 for the non-foil, 15 foil, 20 for this.
It's not the choice I would have made. So I'm assuming that they were picking the character and then trying to fit it with the card.
Yeah,
like it as best as possible. And then there just isn't that card value.
Right.
Here.
And then our last one, like Lowry mentioned, Seralf, just garbage. 5/5/10. I mean, I'm being generous with 10. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be 10. All right, breakdown of the numbers. $40 for non-foiled after fees is 30, so you're breaking even there, so no break point there. $50 $50 for the foil after fees 39 under break point, so there's no break point there. And then Surge foil 100 minus fees is 78, so it's a break point 4. So at least that's a little bit better, but I think I'm being generous with a lot of that. So that being said, no break point for the 2 and break point 4. Where do you sit with this on this, Lowry? What's your grade? What do you feel? Is there any of these you like? Are these more of I'm going to get the singles because I like this guy, or are you and I going to pick up the singles and skip this all together? How do you feel?
I mean, I'll always check out the singles just to see what price they're at, but the ones that I normally am interested in are just more than I'm willing to pay for at the moment, even though they'll go up a little bit more. Like the only thing that I really like out of this is Nazahal, and I probably expect that to come out as a $10 to $15 card, going up to 20 to 30, depending on what's going on. Right off the bat, so this is something that non-foil and foil that's a D to me. You can't put these in a lot of decks. They're not highly used commanders. Nazahal and Drakuseth are the only ones that are being played out of these. And they're big bang, they're beaters, but there's only so many beaters you can fit into a deck as well, so that makes it really tough. I get why we got going on here, but it's just kind of the price is out of the league. So I put it as a D. Probably just stick with a D, maybe a D plus. Probably just a D. I'll solid D
for both of them.
But Surge being all legends, I could see that putting a premium on them. That's special. That puts them there. So I would at least raise this up to a C to a C plus for Surge.
Okay. Again, we match on Surge. I'm at C plus for Surge foil of these.
Okay.
Same idea. I was thinking the same, legendary creatures.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you want like really special because people are trying to pimp out their commanders. That's what I do.
Right.
That's the thing that I will spend the money on. I get the toolbox, but then it sits in my safe. I will pimp out and put it on my shelf with the commander with the best version I can get of that. I went more harsh with this one. I said F for this one as far as the foil and non-foil. Even though it's the same as the other one as far as pricing goes, the other one, like you're making very excellent points. All of those were very highly used commander cards. 2 of these are used commander cards. The other 2 are not. It's 6,000 for this damn wolf. And for Vivictus, it's only 11,000. It's only really commander.
Barely stump playable.
Right.
Like,
That's a very good point. And then Zatora is at 44, so it's a medium range. But the other 2 are over 100. So there's nothing really holding this up for me. So yeah, it's a C plus for Surge, an F for me on that. And you had D
D and a C plus.
D and a C plus. So we're about the same there. Okay.
I said C plus.
Yeah. All right. Last one of the drop here, and it's second edition of this.
Monsters 2. All right, you have Razaketh the Foul-Blooded. That's the demon that allows you to go tutor when you sack a creature. You have Calamax the Stormsire.
Lowry,
I'm not into it.
Lowry, Calamax is in 10,000 EDH rec decks, and I think you have 9,000 of them.
9,000 of them. Yes.
I think
yes. I've only built 8 Calamax decks, probably. Come on. But yeah, this does not pull me, by the way.
What? How
yeah.
do you not have a boner right now? You just don't like
I
the art?
like another art. Once you're talking, I'll show you what I like best. And then you have Wasatori. That's the cat dragon.
Cat dragon.
And Amarith the Lustrous. I don't even remember what. Oh, is that the one that whenever permanent comes in play? Yeah. Okay.
You get to look at the top card, and then if it shares a type.
I love a lot of these arts.
Yeah,
the art is
in
really,
this
really good.
Really fantastic.
Holy moly!
We only have
less
4
than
cards.
Less than $1. Calamax is $1.
Yeah.
That was it. There's only 4 in this one.
There's only 4. So they are banking on Razaketh, which,
Yeah,
by
they
the
are.
way, Razaketh, we had a Secret Lair printing, and it was an interesting one because we got foil, non-foil, and we had etched foil, foil etched, whatever, etched foil of that one. So Razaketh's in 70,000 EDH rec decks. Those are only going for $15 and $18 at this point. So that's been out for like 3 years at this point. That drop when that came out. Calamax is only in 10,000 EDH rec decks. It does have a special guest version, which is probably what Lowry is looking for at the moment. But that special guest version is only $5. So that isn't really holding up anything there. I think I like this version. It's kind of cool. Very nice. We're about to see Lowry. Let's see what you got.
So
there's the special guest. Ooh, with the cool border sleeves there.
Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, it is a special guest.
Yeah, so the special guest version is only a $5 card, and that is a pretty sweet looking
It's
card
gorgeous.
there. Yep.
Yeah. Super happy with it.
What is this one? Wasodia? Wasora? Hit that button. Wesitora. I think I got it. That's only a 9,000 EDH rec decks. No special printings. $5 for that. I think even Search Foil is a $10 at the most. And then Amareth is only in 7,000 EDH. All these are sold. There's no decks that are playing this. And that's also $5 each, and then potentially 10 if you get into the Surge Foil. Mr. Whittam says the special guest is way better. So, you want to hear the breakdown? I got so mad about this one that I didn't even break down after fees. But it's $30 for non-foil before fees, $35 for foil before fees, and actually Surge Foil I did break down because I wanted to do a Surge Foil bundle breakdown just in case that does happen. Surge foil bundle breakdown. It sounds like, but that's $65 after you take away fees is $49. So still less than the drop if it's 60. So no breakpoint on that. Okay. I gave you the shitty numbers. You see there's only 4 cards in this, which doesn't make sense. You give 4 cards to the worst drop here. What grade do you give this one, Lowry? And are you picking this up?
I think I lost money just looking at these. That's a good line right there. This is, look, there have been worse drops, and so
Lord of the Rings
really close to an F. I'm going to give it a D-.
You're
just
so nice.
Razaketh is in there, and that's
it's
a very good playable card, one of the best demons out there.
But is that a demon or is that a dragon? Because that's a dragon. That's not a fucking demon.
I'm assuming that it's a dragon in the game, but it's a demon. There's only so many dragons.
Right.
In Magic.
Get a different dragon.
Could have been Catacomb Dragon and just totally tanked this.
Goldspan Dragon. It could have been any of those.
No. Clearly it has to be a black dragon. And it has to be. So what are you going to do for a black dragon?
You do the poison one. What's his nuts? Skittles.
We've already had Skittles.
We already had.
What about the D&D black dragon? The one
wait. Razaketh is already in we have 3 printings of Razaketh.
Fair point.
But wait, we need to go back. Oh, we're using a dragon.
How about we don't just reprint already reprinted cards? Let's go find a new one. Like, I wouldn't mind the D&D, like not the copper dragon, but the black version of that. Like, go with that.
Oh, I forgot about your teacher daddy is grading on a curve. I forgot about teacher daddy. Teacher daddy, what grade do you give this? Daddy teacher.
I forgot about that.
I gotta write that in my notes. Okay, I put it on my.
Don't have to write anything down.
It is because I have a post-it note that reminds me to tell the breakpoint and to tell the grading and the mature timing.
Yeah.
I am now adding teacher daddy to it, and I'm putting a star next to it so I remember. Teacher.
How about
daddy.
a gold star sticker?
Is that what I get? Teacher daddy Lowry. All right, teacher daddy Lowry. What grade you got to give it?
Ancient Brass. All right. Okay, so like this is a D-, and in Surge I'll bump it up to like a D+. But this is stay away from it.
I gave it fucking F across the damn board.
Fair.
There's no break point on any of these. They're not even close. Like, not even close to value-wise. This is get these singles, but the thing is no one's going to buy these. I have a feeling what's going to happen. It's going to have that reverse effect where no one buys it, and after 8 months after they take this off the site, these will go up because no one went and bought these Secret Lairs.
That's fine because nobody wants to buy them. Like that, and then if you're like, I should have bought them because they're worth more.
There.
No,
like,
but there's no action on them. It doesn't mean anything, in my opinion. And so, okay, here's the potential conundrum that they're putting people like you in. Do you buy this as a Surge bundle if that's the only way to get Surge?
Look at you with the what's the word? My brain farted.
Oh,
segue.
A good question.
Good segue because that's So the bundle is $240 to buy. Now I did calculate all these out with how much after fees everything's going to cost. It's still decent with one of them holding everything up. It's at 317. So you're still.
There is no break point then.
Well, no. Like, it's still, if you were buying more bundles, what would that be? Calculator.
Right. But you're making like 60 on the whole deal,
60,
maybe
77-ish, but
you got fees in there too.
Right. I didn't add in when you buy the fees, so that part I did not add in. So you're probably 240 times 0.85 or 0.85. I added something else in there. I'm using my old school TI-85, baby. It's gonna be $20 in fees with taxes. I mean, so you're looking at really $260. So yeah, you're more accurate with about $60 getting off of that. So
right.
6,
so like
12.
you'd have to.
You're looking at Breakpoint 5.
Breakpoint 4? 5?
5.
Yeah. All right.
You need to buy 5 of these bundles. If that's how they do it, please don't do it. Please don't do it that way, Wizards. Please just change your mind in 2 weeks and go.
So that's a no when it comes to like speccing or trying to sell it or breakpointing.
Especially something that's that expensive. Like that's insane to do. I'm going to buy 5 of these so I can get 1 free. What? You're paying $260 per to get 1 free?
So you're probably buying this just if it isn't the only way to get it is a bundle, you just buy for one of them and just be happy that you were able to get it.
Yeah. I think that's probably more of the route.
Well, and then that probably takes me out of the running. Like this one is just pretty bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, we've had back-to-backs now because as Lunch Tray earlier wrote that the Avatar Secret
really
Lair
good point.
Is
the
still...
Soul Ring not being Surge in that bundle is a huge
miss.
Whiff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But Lunch Tray earlier said that the Avatar Secret Lair is still up. The funny thing is the non-foils, 2 of the non-foil drops, the ones that I thought were bad, but it's, it's the meme. We don't get it because I don't watch Avatar. Those sold out first. We did just get one of the foils, I think might have sold out or was at least low stock. So they're still all there. And we said that one was pretty garbage. This one, compared to that one, I think it's along the same lines, to be honest with you. Maybe the Avatar was a little better. We had 5 drops with that one. I did give a lot of Fs on that one, but we had... Did we have 5 drops on that one? Airbender 1, 2, 3. No, did we? I only have 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah, okay. So in that one, it was a D, C+, C+, C, and an F. So that one is still up, and we gave that kind of bad ratings. This one, if you go by my ratings, F, D-, and then an A-. So if you can get this in I don't know. I don't know what I would do. What do you? Okay, I don't even want to say if there's only one spec, whatever, because we already know what that is. It's the
you
Hunters.
kind of know what it is. Yeah.
So the Hunters is the thing to pick up. We don't really need to hit that button. I mean, you can hit it just for fun. Where's my button to hit so I can hear Galadriel?
1
spec. But
to rule them all.
Are you even foil? Like, if you could pick off the singles of not singles, but single drops of this, is that enticing at all to go after the Hunters or, just going after that? No? Yeah, this is a skip.
I think it's other than the one good one. And again, they've already put Grand Abolisher. So I don't think we've necessarily talked about this, but when they have a second printing in the Secret Lairs, that second printing is not, even though the price might be worth as much, to me, it's not worth as much because I've already spent the money to get the other one.
Right. That's a very
and
good
so
point.
Unless it is hands just down way better. Like when it comes to like the art, like there has been that art out there where you're like, I gotta fucking get this. This is crazy good to me.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, yeah, cool. But like this IP doesn't do anything for me, even though it looks cool. And I'll check out the video games, I think.
Yeah, Discord got you kind of convinced there.
Yeah. Anderson's all about it. And there's a few more people.
Cole was talking to you about
Cole's
it.
Into it, yeah. And so it's just kind of like I might go check that out, but this doesn't do anything for me. So I am. It's an easy skip.
Yep.
With like Christmas coming up,
right? And then I have to keep reminding myself, Ninja Turtles, Ninja Turtles, and they better not fuck that drop up. I don't want that. Better be one of the best drops.
They've kind of messed up the like Spider-Man was. Okay.
That was actually a good drop. Spider-Man was a good drop.
I mean, when you're comparing it to these last two, then
yeah. But the problem with the Spider-Man drop is they repeated. They went in the same damn drop. They're like, Soul Ring Lightning Greaves and blah blah blah. And it's like, why are you doing this? Give different stuff. I know you're trying to do villain and superhero, but come on.
But it should have been the flip, like I had
right.
said. That
you
like,
are a genius. Wizards, hire Lowry, please, because that was a genius idea.
I'll bring Adam with me.
You know, thank you. But yeah, so and then we had the encyclopedia. That one was pretty good. We had the Jaws.
That was really
one,
really good.
Jaws and Furby and all that. PlayStation was okay. It sold out. There were some decent ones in there. Yeah. We've had some good ones, but now we're having about 2 duds in a row, which
2 duds in a row is rough.
Yeah.
So and that's okay. That's all right. They didn't make it for us apparently, and that's okay to say no.
Yep. So all right. Well, I think that's it, guys. Like I said, we are. Oh wait, no. We have our little stuff we're gonna do. It's an hour though. Do we need to do the other stuff at this point?
Maybe we don't do the game, but that's the end of the Secret Lair talk. Do you want to talk about the pre-release at all?
Let's do the pre-release to meld into Airbender on Friday because it is all about Airbender. So I can just talk about that then. So we'll just kind of wrap things up here because we are going to do another episode on Friday. So if you're watching this now, we'll be live on Friday at 9:00. And yeah, Fridays are always fun because we get to hit other buttons that are always fun to hit. Should we get a little taste of that? Let's see. Where's my Friday? Hello, boobies. Oh, there we go.
It's Friday.
Not yet. In a couple days, though. So, but I do want to hear. We want to hear what if you guys are gonna get any of these. If this tickles your fancy, are you a Monster Hunter fan, and are you gonna pick this up? Are you not a Monster Hunter fan and you want to pick this up, or is this just a straight pass for everybody? So, or are you gonna try to pick up the singles? I'd like to see where people are on this, and maybe I'll throw a poll up on the YouTubes and kind of see what everybody's thinking about this.
Right.
Because I'd be curious to see.
Right. Well, because like from my understanding in the Discord, like people have been disappointed that there isn't like equipment involved in this. They're like, there's a lot of things that have been missed.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just kind of like maybe they went too simple and just like, we don't know what, like, that's the other thing. Like for me and you not knowing the IP, we don't know what secret cards are going to be potentially that slide in. And then those are always maybes, but they're never anything that's going to be like, oh shit, we missed this.
Right. Yeah.
Like, oh, it's always like, oh, that's a nice addition.
Yeah. And
or sometimes it's shit, but it's never like, holy fuck.
And I'd be curious to see what happens when we get close, but they haven't done this for a long time. But when drops don't seem like they're getting as much hype, they somehow spoil what the bonus card is before the drop goes live to try to get people to buy it. This might be the time that they should do that. And this, and I'll say this: if they keep if we get the Surge foil and we're able to buy separate, I will go deep on the other one. I'll go on the Hunters. Like this, that's the one I will go, and that's the only one. But if they only allow only in the bundles for that, that's a first. They haven't done that where it's just like you can't buy that separate, and the only way you can do it is that. So that'll be interesting to kind of see what they do there. So. All right, gang, let's wrap this up. That should do it for the beginning of this week. We will catch you guys at the end of the week. That's your thanks for listening.
When you change the lines, I don't know. It's a rhythm that we have.
You're like, I don't know where to put my hands.
You son of a gun. Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
Sega. Oh wait, where's my? I even messed up there. I was like, what do I do here? How does this work?
Look, I have 2 notes. They're on either side. It's the beginning of the show and the end of the show. And if you're not in, hey, Meat Force, could you